Hello and welcome to Systems Reload with Patrick Schoppenhorst. In this video, what I want to talk to you about is domain name registration and your URL that you'll be using for your website. For us, what we've used is the domain onlyfailurescansucceed.com. Now, it may seem a little obvious because that's the name of the book, but it's really more of a concept idea. We believe that truly only failures can succeed, and that only through failing in life can you learn the lessons that are needed for true success. Now, for your website, you're going to need to come up with something that's similar, an idea, an expression that says what you want to do or what information you're trying to portray with your website. Now, to come up with this information, what you may want to do is take a piece of paper out and brainstorm a few ideas or words or concepts that are associated with your market or your industry. Now, once you've got those words out on paper, what we're going to do is you need to find what domains are available for you. Now, one of the easiest ways to do this is simply go to a registration company. One of these is like GoDaddy, Network Solutions, who is actually the original registration company, or a company like registrar.com, which is who we use. They've got good competitive pricing, they offer multi-year discounts, and they've got really good security as far as protection for your domain. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to registrar.com, which will bring up this web page and allow us to search for some different ideas and URLs. So let's say that your website is on underwater basket weaving, and your goal in life is to express all the different tips, tricks, and tools that are needed in order to weave baskets underwater. So what we're going to do is we're going to search for underwater basket weaving as a domain. So go ahead and click on that, click Find It. Registrar.com will go out, check all the other DNS services that are available out there, and come back and tell us what is available. Now in this case, you can see that underwaterbasketweaving.com has already been taken. Unfortunately, we can't use that one. But it's going to go ahead and show us our alternatives. For instance, .net, .org, .info, and .co are still all available. And so if we choose, we can use one of those domains as well. Or what we can do is we can go ahead and modify our initial concept. So let's say, for instance, we want to do underwater weaving. So let's go ahead and do a find it on that. And you'll see that in this case, the underwaterweaving.com is available. Now, when you go to place your domain or purchase your domain with whatever company it may be it registrar.com, be it with GoDaddy or Network Solutions or one of the other registration companies, what you want to get is the domain only. You're not going to want to get hosting through them or email through them because you're probably going to go to a different company to get that. Now, you can go through them. That's completely up to you, and that's will be addressed in our next series is which companies we use for our web hosting. So go ahead and click on Continue with Domain Only in this case, and it'll bring up your information here. Now, typically what you want to do is you want to keep your domain expiration protection, and you also want a private domain protection. What your domain expiration will do is prevent you from losing your domain if for some reason you forget to renew your domain at the end of your billing cycle. The private domain registration, what that does is it prevents people from looking up your domain, finding your contact information, and then using that to either contact you, send you unwanted emails or spam, or simply commit fraud. So we want to provide that private domain registration as well as our domain expiration protection. And you'll see that for $26 a year, you can go ahead and get your website domain up and going. Now, in the next video, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and show you how to set that no domain that you've just set up with your hosting company. So until then, have a good one.